Hello there, world. Bettina Carey here, the founder and CEO of We Empower You, the global community, and WeEmpowerYourLife.com, the website. And it's exciting times here today. Wednesdays are our regular scheduled meetings where we go over strategic marketing, and it's a networking mixer where folks from all over the world can come together and speak about what they're doing in their lives for business and opportunities. Today, we're actually going to be talking about the summit and being a speaker on the summit platform. And I'm going to show you a little commercial that we just made to promote the summit. And we're going to invite you to actually help us to spread the word about the summit. That said, if you're out there on Facebook and you'd like to join our meeting on Zoom, go to WeEmpowerYourLife.com and click on the summit tickets tab, click on the calendar tab to join this meeting. Look for the Wednesday meeting. And that said, I am going to go ahead and come back into the room here and share with you a little bit of a video that we just finished producing about our summit. So let me blow it up here on the screen, and then I'll share it through Zoom, and we'll be all good here. I'm going to also optimize my video clip to make sure everybody can hear it and see it, and hide that bar. Okay.
Coaching is a noble profession, but in these current tumultuous times, so many talented coaches are finding that they simply cannot connect with people that they could be helping. And people need our help more than ever these days. That is why I conceived the We Empower You Global Community and Global Virtual Summit. I'm Bettina Carey, and I'm inviting you to join with some of the world's leading empowerment coaches, trainers, authors, mentors, and thought leaders for our upcoming We Empower You Global Virtual Summit. There's an old adage and saying that goes, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. It is in that spirit of togetherness that we aim to help connect more talented coaches to the people that they might help. Join us for free and share your knowledge in this Find Wealth by Giving endeavor. And there isn't a hidden fee or big sales pitch at the end. You will be shoulder to shoulder with some of the world's best thought leaders, newsmakers, and game changers. And you will see for yourself exactly what the We Empower You global community and membership is all about. It's a blend of altruism and business, to be sure. This endeavor is audacious, and we hope to plant seeds that take deep roots. So we need you. If you have a goal of helping others reach and achieve that next rung, if your work aids in lifting people out of self-limiting beliefs, if you're ready to fix the world one client at a time, or spread your message to the masses, you're welcome to join us for our We Empower You Global Summit. Tickets are free, but RSVP is required. Scan the QR code if you're watching on TV, or go to our website at WeEmpowerYourLife.com and click on the Summit Tickets tab to get more information and to claim your free Zoom admission ticket. We empower you. Together we will go far.
And it is with the spirit of togetherness that we will go far. And the We Empower You community is growing by leaps and bounds. And we are expecting hundreds of folks to join us at the We Empower You Global Virtual Summit. We have served now over 1,000 folks who've actually attended the summits in the last 7 of them. And now this is our 8th one that's coming up. So I'm looking forward to welcoming new speakers here that are going to be joining us. And so since there are folks here today that would like to know what they will be doing speaking at the summit, I'm going to go ahead and dial in a little bit about speaking at the summit, and that way you have the details. So you may or may not have noticed that there is a form that you will need to complete before consideration along the lines of speaking for us here at the summit. We have over 100 that have applied to speak, and we are processing them madly here since we opened up our option to speak. And on the form is where we actually address many of the questions that you may have. And because the word summit represents something that of a climb, and also represents a context that others have defined long before me, I feel it necessary to go ahead and explain what I mean by a summit, right? So some folks ask the question whether or not there's a fee to speak. And the answer to that, and this is a short answer, is that we offer both complimentary and paid speaking opportunities as a choice that our speakers, they choose. We don't choose for them. We select our speakers based on their expertise and their ability to speak, empower others, not on whether or not they pay us to speak. That said, unlike other summits, our organizers, we have no requirements for speakers to promote, nor that our speakers have a large social media list of a particular size, or that they send a specific number of email notifications out on their social media or otherwise. But we do compensate you if you are helping us. And I'll get into that detail in just a moment. For our paid opportunities, which includes the We Empower You Global Membership, we have a 100% guarantee of 10,000 views on YouTube for your talk, along with full marketing approach. That means we give you a social media graphic to promote with. We do a promo video. Some people get also a radio interview, and it just depends on the timing of when you come in to speak. And this YouTube advertising that we are now doing with our various YouTube videos. You can watch our videos on our channel, and I'll put that in the chat, and that way you can take a look at some of our videos. And other things that we do for our speakers is that we also pay you for bringing people to the table. So what we do is, if you get us someone that registers for the summit, we pay you $5 for a free ticket. So that generates $5 in your pocket. And obviously there's a person who's coming in and they may become a member. When they become a member, we pay you $800 per member per year, as long as they remain a member. And some of our members now are going on 2 years, so there's a residual income that can occur. So not only do we not require that you be paid to speak, but we do pay you to speak in a sense. And then in addition to that, one caveat is that our members get priority placement in the program. And so if you're a paid member, which I'll share with you a little bit about later, you can in fact essentially go to the front of the line, or the member line, that is, and be chosen for certain programs and timings in advance of anyone who's speaking for free. Obviously that makes sense. We are a membership-based group. We want to give our members the best bang for their buck, so to speak. And in addition, we are creating this platform on a quarterly basis. So our members generally get to speak each and every time, although that part's not guaranteed. So far, everybody has had a spot to speak in the last 7 summits that we've done. And we do our very best to collaborate, to support our members and our speakers, whether they're paid members or not, so that we can have a really awesome lineup of speakers. I select minimally 24 speakers per summit, and they speak between 15, 20, and 30 minutes segments. And we also have some interview components that we can do instead of keynote style. We have panels that we can do for those folks who would prefer a panel and to be a panelist. And we also have the opportunity to do keynote presentations. and those are about 20 minutes in length. In addition, our session, we have a mentoring session, which several of our speakers typically participate in, to provide some mentoring during our mentoring round. And with that said, I will wrap it up here. That is what it takes to be a speaker on the We Empower You Global Summit platform. And I'm going to open it up now to questions so that folks can go ahead and ask away. What questions might you have? And I see Debbie Waldek is in the room. And Debbie, if you can turn your camera on and or open up your mic, it'd be great to say hello. Debbie Waldek is one of our keynote speakers. Are you there, Debbie? Okay, well, while Debbie is getting here, Mia, if you wouldn't mind unmuting, and Aggie and Diane, and then just go ahead and open up your cameras if possible, and we can have you on camera too.
Absolutely.
Hi there, Mia. Mia is also one of our speakers. Thank you so much, Mia, for opening up your camera. And maybe you could start off by just sharing a little bit about your participation as a speaker, and start with what you came here for. What you said, an hour?
Okay, absolutely. So when I first learned about the summit, I heard Bettina say it was a 12-hour day, and I thought, that's not even going to be possible. So I said, well, I'm just going to come on for an hour or so. And lo and behold, I proceeded to stay all 12 hours, maybe just taking a little water break here or there. But the topics that Bettina covered, that she covers actually in every summit, they're so diverse. It really is everything from soup to nuts, as they say. And it's all about empowering you at the end of the day. So whether it's talking about, information like Debbie Waldek has some really great talks, and sometimes she talks about the gut biome, and that's really interesting. And she's done a ton of research there. There are also people that talk about financial things. There are just so many different topics. I'm sorry, I'm just drawing a blank at the moment, but everything, if you look at the website, it'll go over with a video of some of the different topics that we've had over time. There's even things that go into, ideas about meditation and heart-centered work from Lauren Archer, who's an expert in that field. So just a lot of great people, really amazing people. And the conference is fun because you get to hear all of these different speakers. And then when there's breakouts, you can hear some different topics. Some of the keynotes are other topics like advertising and marketing and getting your show on TV. And those are some of the membership benefits that are part of the We Empower You membership. But the breakouts are an opportunity to meet in a smaller Zoom room on a specific topic. So if you'll take a look at the website, I'm sure Bettina will be putting all those topics up soon, but you can also get a peek at the past ones and just see how diverse these topics are. And, if you don't have 12 hours to come join us, we get that. So look at the schedule, see what speakers interest you or what topics are calling out to you at this time in your life, right? What's going to give back to you? Where is your time most valuable? And if you're not sure, then come stay all 12 hours. We will not disappoint.
You are so right. I have to say that the opportunity to grow this over the last 2 years has been a phenomenal experience. I've met people like you, Mia. We didn't know each other before you came on as a guest, and then you became a speaker, and then you became a member, and one thing led to another, and now you're championing and an advocate and an ambassador to the brand. I love it.
It's funny because we've developed this friendship and we've never even met in person.
I know. It's going to be so funny because when we meet in person, you're going to probably go like this, and you're going to be hugging me like I'm 4'9.5". So I'm like, oh, there's Bettina.
More than you, but it's all good.
Yeah. So you mentioned the program, and so I am able to share the prior program. Right now, we're still building out the program for this time around. And let me go ahead and pull up the last one, just so that you can kind of get a glimmer of what it is that we do. So of course, we open up with a kickoff, and last time we had Lauren Archer co-hosting with me and introducing me. And prior to that, we had CL King, and we've had Lauren before, and it's really wonderful to open up with a powerful lead-in conversation around shattering the glass ceiling. We had Princess Wakigo, who's going to actually be coming back, and she's bringing a colleague of hers. She's going to be talking about financing. Not financing, she's finances, women in finance, empowering women, financially speaking. And the timing, of course, for her will be different than this. This is last time around. Shavon speaking on how to be and have your own TV show, right? That is where I'm headed, that's for sure. And I just found my studio space that I'll be producing out of coming up here soon. I'll tell you about that. And we always have Patrick Snow coming back because he teaches us everything about shameless self-promotion. When it comes to book publishing and book coaching, he's the guy. Master Nigel Henry will be returning. And of course, he does the activation, unleashing your magnificence. And he is a master at turning your voice into a moneymaker. Tequila Kosara is one of our newer members. She also got to speak last time around, and she'll be back. We've got Brian Gregory. Oh my gosh, Advanity is the bomb. And in fact, some of you don't know this, but when you renew your membership, I'm giving you a gift. It's going to be valued at $997. And it's a gift that I've co-created here with Brian, where you get to have the Advanity protocol. It's a 5-minute to 15-minute test, and it'll tell you more than most businesses ever get to know about their brand. And we featured Anthony Velez last time around. We'll do that again with some of our speakers, some of our new members. Lee Romanoff will be talking, of course, about liquid money and creating liquid money through our membership. We also had Paulette Hamel, and she's a friend of Nancy Jutton's, and so we got a chance to feature her on our stage. And then here's some of our breakout session presenters. The topics vary all over the board. Debbie Waldek, of course, last time talked about dream boards and vision statements and how they can backfire. And Lori Gamburu, and so on. So this is just a sampling of the lineup and how the program rolls. The timing is going to be about the same, but obviously we'll be changing out some of our speakers. We have some new speakers. We're welcoming about a dozen new speakers this time around. So, and of course, at the end, we have to party. So excited to be talking about the program. By next week, the program should be up and live, so you can take a peek at it. Diane, do you have any questions about the upcoming summit?
My only reservation is, I remember reading in the materials that it would be, one option would be to just participate and then perhaps apply to speak next time, or alternatively to watch the video presentation from, I think it was the September one that was on the site. So I did watch portions of that, and I'm still asking myself the question, would it be better to simply participate? And I've already gotten my ticket to participate, so I'm in. Would it be better to simply participate, listen and learn this time, and then perhaps apply to speak next time? So I was very curious about your.
Well, let's talk a little bit further offline. But I do have a philosophy basically that says just say yes. So if I have room for you, and of course I need to check that out at this point, and you are interested, then I say, just say yes, girlfriend.
Okay.
I'll have to see how much time I can squeak out for you, but just say yes. That's my motto.
Okay, so I say yes.
There you go. Aggie participated as our mentor guide and several times now. And of course, she also it co-facilitates in different rooms. Aggie, what do you have to say?
Well, I find that I learn something from every speaker. So for as long as I can stay at the event, I do, because each speaker brings some great nuggets of value. And so it's you never know what that's going to be. And we're all over the spectrum of types of topics. The conversations are great. I enjoy getting to know people in the smaller group, smaller sessions. It's a valuable experience. So I would say jump on in and start getting engaged and getting involved.
Mm-hmm. And you actually joined as a member as well after you were starting consulting with us. And it was one of those things where it's like, I'll have what she's having. Tell us a little bit about your participation as a member and why you chose to join the membership.
Well, I appreciate what the membership brings. I think that, you know, if you're going out and starting your own business, starting your own speaking work, starting your own consulting and growing your business, doing so with a group that, you know, brings expertise from different areas and where we're all willing to share that expertise. There's a lot of value there. I also thought as a consultant trying to help everyone in We Empower You and help the organization to grow, that you know, I wanted to be all in. So to be all in, I felt that it was better to be a member, and I would do hopefully a better job for Bettina and everyone else involved.
And I'm going to bring up your website because I think that is kind of speaks for itself, how you can take the membership and really stretch your wings, and you fully embraced the membership completely and took on your website like nobody's business. So I'm here on the homepage, and of course I love your saying, good positions don't win, good moves do, and you're helping me to make some really good moves. And let's make your next winning money move. Okay, I love that. So folks can go to the site and sign up to be on your mailing list. You have some really great resources on here. And so I want to just slowly scroll through and you talk and tell me where I should poke my head into.
Sure. Yeah. So these three are kind of the main topics: make money, and then the Make Money Now section. Of course, We Empower You is featured in there, is because it's an opportunity for people to be have an affiliate relationship with We Empower You, and as well as some other ideas, some other concepts for making money. Funny money, you know, money it's a serious topic, but it's also so embedded in our culture, in our humor, in our entertainment, in our movies, in our music, that we brought together some money entertainment. And that way, just to add a little balance here, it's not all about making it. Sometimes it's also about enjoying it and figuring out what we can do to make the world better by using it. And then money resources is a page that's probably the one I'm on the most, trying to bring in updates for opportunities for bringing money into your organization with grants. There's some other resources if you're looking at getting into real estate, whether it's buying or managing, and other types of support for your business. So and this is where I continue to find resources and put them in here. And I'd like to feature more of the We Empower You members on the site too, because they have some great things to offer.
And one of the things you're helping me with is applying for grants relative to the growth of this organization. And so you have a great grants section. These are all legitimate grants, and applications and links are all found here. And thank you so much for doing that. That's a wonderful resource for everybody.
People are getting them. I know one of the grants that I helped Anthony with, he got, and he's got advertising on Comcast right now from a spot that they they helped him do with the grant that he got from Comcast. So it works. It takes a little bit of time. And I think that once you've started to do it and you bring your financial assets and your business assets together, then you have them all, get them all in one place so that you can fill out the grant applications easier. You have the video to talk about your business. And it's one of the uses that I think the 5-minute TV spotlight can be used for added value. If you're creating a spotlight about your company, it's quite common that someone offering grants will ask for a video and want to see a video asset. So being able to use that not only for the television spotlight, but be able to repurpose it for a grant and other types of funding applications, that just continues to add value to what the membership offers.
And then just for giggles, you have some really cool little things on your website, some of them more serious than others. And so I love that you've created a store. And so what you're able to do with the Income Activator platform that is the We Empower You membership is you're able to have multiple streams of income. So Aggie has found wall art. She's found her own mentorship that she can put up here in her store. And it looks like you have a tool how to fund your business. And so making it fun, being playful, and generating income from all types of sources. I mean, built into the We Empower You website is the 10 revenue generating platforms, which are built in. So thank you so much, Aggie, for sharing with us a little bit about your site. And thank you also for joining us here on Wednesdays. It looks like Debbie Waldek has checked in. And I didn't see your message in the chat there, but I found it later. And so I'm going to ask you to unmute. We're talking today with our guests that have arrived. Some of them have been speakers at the We Empower You Summit. We're talking about the summit. We're also exploring a little bit about the membership. Debbie, you and I go back, probably it's going to be 20 years or thereabouts. And you've been with me in the live summit world, where I produced a total of 4 live summits and many expos and conferences. And then you joined me, followed me into the virtual world, became a member. Why?
Well, hi there, everybody. So nice to see you. It was interesting. It happened at really the right time when it was during COVID, and so many of us were moving into a world that we really didn't have a choice anymore with regards to the online world. I've loved the online world, and for those who are considering being part of the summit, I highly encourage it for a lot of different reasons. I'll get to your why in a moment, Bettina, because I know that I'm not answering your question directly, but for instance, just prior to my being asked to be part of Bettina's summit, I was tasked to put together my own summit. And I got to tell you guys, it is a tremendous amount of work. It is a tremendous amount of work. And the opportunity to be part of a summit with 20 other really powerful speakers just ups your game, ups you a great deal. There'll be absolute only thing you get is a benefit. As it relates to the membership, I was intrigued with something. I think the number one thing I was intrigued with was when I was speaking with the creator of Income Activator, Lee Romanoff, who works with Bettina in this membership program. She says, if you could share your message to the world and never worry about collecting a dime, but you could just shout it from the rooftops, is that something you want to do? And I think that's the way all of us would want to do, right? Rather than worrying about making funnels and websites and marketing and messaging and email lists and all that kind of stuff. What if you could just speak on radio shows or podcasts and then just revenue dropped in your lap? And that really was something interesting, because what I do is I've been called a health coach forever, but I'm not. It's way more about aligning smart, strong, stubborn, but stuck women with their true authentic soul. It's broken my heart to see how many women don't recognize the beauty of who they are, who they came into this world to be, because somewhere along the way, the stories that kind of get stuck in this mind is you're something less than what you really are. And so I've become kind of known as scientific when I'm able to show women how really hidden imbalances within the body are actually sending signals to the mind that's affecting our very ability to manifest, to find and really master our purpose. And yeah, I'd love to talk about that all day, Bettina, rather than spend time worrying about marketing and messaging and funnels and so on and so forth. And so actually, when you choose to speak at the summit, it's just like you're already dipping your toe in that world where you just show up. You just show up and you speak and let your voice spread. That is what you're here to do, is to share your voice. And as it relates to the membership, well, if you have questions that you don't really know, it's just a way to fast track you in getting to where you want to go without efforting as hard as you would do it on your own.
Yes, and you have followed me to the ends of the earth at this point, because we totally went around the globe and there and back. And we have folks joining us this time around. We have from Australia, from Seoul, Korea, from Singapore, and Germany. I just found someone from Germany that will be joining us. So with great anticipation, with great love and joy in my heart, I represent all of you who choose to say yes to speak at the Global Virtual Summit. And I welcome each and every one of you watching out there. I know Tina is watching on Facebook Live. Nicelle Bakehouse is her last name. And she says, yay to empowering others. And she loves that I've connected with, that she loves that she's connected with me. So I'm excited to be welcoming a lot of joy in my heart to know all of you that have come into my life, and many more to follow. So I'm going to take the conversation to the summit tickets tab now, so that folks can go ahead and see where they need to go to actually attend the summit. And you'll find that if you go to WeEmpowerYourLife.com and you click on the summit tickets tab, you can get your free ticket. And how I talk about these free tickets is this way. I have put my heart and soul on the line to give away as many tickets as I can fund. And but when they're gone in a sense, right? So we do this to make sure that folks worldwide can afford to participate. And that's just the way it goes. So our message is really clear. We really believe that coaches in particular that are out there, speakers, authors, thought leaders, and mentors, and even cheerleaders like myself who want to impact lives, you're going to want to come here to the summit page, the summit tickets tab. And then you just scroll through. Right now, we share a little bit about the speaker topics. We have 5 categories that we book our speakers. That's business, leadership, love, life, and health. And so some of our topics include like turning your message into $1 million business, how to build an online business, profitable memberships, writing a book, balancing physically and mentally for success, using your voice as your moneymaker. My topic, shattering your revenue glass ceiling, free angel sponsorship money, you're owning your own TV show, huge media attention, free visitor traffic, learning how to advertise like big companies do, and more. And in addition to that, we have an opportunity. If you want to become a member and jump to the front of the line, you can become a member and join us as a member, but it is not required to be a member to speak. I say that again, it is not required to be a member to speak. We're looking for great speakers. That's all we're looking for. So, but we do welcome anyone who wants to be a member of this community. We have a lot of value built into the membership, and it's too much to even cover in one session. Also, if you are hesitant to speak, but you might want to be speaking for just a minute about your business, do a little commercial about your business. We give you that opportunity as well. It's $100 for 1 full minute, and several people take that option throughout the course of the summit. We have exhibitor packages that shows up on our app, and the app will be live, and you can interact with all of the guests that are in attendance and make dates with them and get to know them a little bit better. And then you can get your free ticket here. Just add that to the cart and complete the process, and you get your free ticket. And Diane, you already did that, right? Fantastic. So with that said,
Oh, I was muted. Yes, I have it.
Okay, good. I'm going to put us on gallery mode here. For those that can open up their cameras, I'd love to show the world some of the beautiful people out here. And Debbie is off camera for the moment, but there are people watching on Facebook, and we'll put this on YouTube live as well. So come on down. Just say yes to the dress, as they say. Just say yes to the summit. We'd love to have you. Are there any other questions here for today? You're all good? All right, give me a thumbs up. And we're off and running. It looks like we're going to end early today. It's been great to have every one of you. Thanks for joining us. We'll sign off now. And thank you again, everybody who wants to join us in the future. Go to WeEmpowerYourLife.com, click on the calendar tab, and join us every Wednesday, except for the summits. Of course, they interfere a little bit with our Wednesday meeting. So we'll see you at the summit. Bye for now, everybody.
Thank you for this, Bettina.
Absolutely. It's been fun to have you.
Thanks
Bye-bye.
again.
Bye-bye.
Soon.